I heard about equine assisted learning and thought that this could be a nice gentle way to explore how I felt, my feelings. I was quite anxious and apprehensive because I didn't really know how it would help me being with the horses.
I had been going through some changes in my life and tried counselling, and I was struggling with my confidence, and I just felt that this would be a gentler approach and a good way to go and try it.
When I first got here, I had to fill in quite a lot of paperwork. It's formalised what I was doing, and it obviously made it clear that it was a proper process, and that it was carefully monitored. So we had to check how I was feeling and that I wasn't in too vulnerable a state to be able to work. And it was lovely to be able to be outside in fresh air and concentrate fully on me, and that really made me aware of how anxious I actually was as a person. Yeah.
In my first session, I was quite apprehensive, not knowing what to expect. Yeah, so felt a bit nervous possibly as well. The mind-body awareness, it really did help. It made me feel quite calm, and to make me take notice of myself, which we don't actually do in life, and becoming more aware of myself. And yeah, that was very positive. I definitely did become more self-aware.
So after the body scan, then I had interaction with the horses. It highlighted straight away the little pony that I was interacting with. He actually just walked off. It was sort of a negative experience. It made me feel bad that the pony didn't want to be with me. But then it highlighted the fact that I wasn't in my body. And when I learned to relax into my body and sort of go with my body and mind together, actually I had some fantastic interactions with the horses, and it was really emotional because the pony was then nibbling me and cuddling up to me, and it made me feel wanted, and it was lovely.
The experience with the horses was interesting. I've been around horses a lot of my life, and I thought I knew how to read them, but actually I was surprised how I didn't, and the fact that they were reading me and my emotions was yeah, a very useful experience, I would say. When you begin it, you're not really sure what to expect, and it takes quite a while to get into things. But as you go along through the sessions, you learn more and more, I think, about yourself, how you're feeling, etc., and you have a lot to work with there, which helps you in life.
As the sessions progressed, I initially was very anxious, and as the process went through, I became more aware of how I was holding on to things and how I needed to be more in the present and be more relaxed, and it did make me feel more confident. So having completed the course of equine assisted learning, the biggest thing that it showed me was that I was still holding on to an awful lot of trauma that I thought I had dealt with, but actually I just buried it deep inside. And Emma was able to refer me to a specialist trauma therapist. And so having completed the course, I then did go on and have specialist trauma therapy to help me. And that was really, really good and helpful. So that was a brilliant outcome from the equine assisted learning for me. Yes.
The biggest thing I took away from the equine facilitated learning was my confidence. Massively improved, and I learnt how to put in boundaries to people and life in general, and that's how it helped me. Practically for me in my life, it's given me a direction, and I've managed to start a new business and move house, and it's just helped me through the whole process of that. I found the process quite relaxed. I felt quite comfortable. Yes, yeah, I was very, very comfortable with it all.